certified personal trainer and nutritionist, and today I have a flat abs fast Pilates workout. So the workout has a short warm-up, the workout itself, and then we'll be focusing all on the core strength and all of the muscles here in the midsection. And then we have a tiny cool down. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to help contribute, if you go to my channel page, in the about, there's a link for donations. Before we begin, I also have a spirit lifter to share with you. It says, practice the attitude that centers itself upon the good that can happen, not upon the possibility of bad. And so this can go multiple ways. So the scientific way is when you're going to do something, like let's say you have to give a speech or toast at a wedding, and you're feeling a little nervous about it. Instead of worrying that you'll mess up or you'll slip up on your words, because if you do that, it'll make you more likely to do that. And there's been studies on this. Whereas if you were to think or visualize yourself doing really awesome, speaking fluently, and being charismatic, and your speech going well, then things are more likely to go well. And you're also less likely to feel anxiety when performing the task. And then in another point of view, this is based off of just perception and trying to find or seek good in life. So it's choosing to have a good life because that's all you seek. And so I do believe this can change your life. It takes practice. It doesn't just come naturally, or you don't just do it one time and your body and mind, they stay doing it. You have to continually focus and to pay attention to your thoughts, make sure they're positive, and then when you find them going in the wrong direction, sometimes when you see that they're going in the wrong direction, you'll focus on that and try to steer away from it, but all that does is enhance the focus on the negative. What you should do is a technique called the wheel of alignment. So your mind is not always thinking about one thing. There are layers to the mind. There's what you're thinking about right now, and then there's your short-term memory, like if you were to recall a list, and you just have to do a little tiny bit of digging for that one. And then there's your even deeper level within your mind where you would have to actually do some thinking, like as if you were to recall a memory from 15 years ago. So there are many things going on in your mind at once, and so all you have to do is completely go away from the negative thought to think of something completely new. So whether that means thinking about something you're grateful for, or just finding a task to get your mind off of it. And so this can be very helpful, but again, it is a continual effort, and it requires consistency of effort and awareness. And so with that being said, we'll begin our workout. The first thing we'll be doing is we're going to roll down the legs. It's going to stretch the hamstrings and the back, kind of loosen up the body. So what you're going to do is you're going to slowly roll down your legs. And so we're going to do that 3 times. So now from here, the rest of our workout is on the floor. So if you wanted to do this in bed or on the floor, if you have a mat of some sort, that would do. And the first thing that we have is a full arm rotation 100. This is a variation of the 100, and it's good for increasing the mobility of the shoulder, but it's also going to work the core. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay down, you bring your legs up at a 90-degree angle, and this is going to help your lower back to be pressed in the floor. So you can test this by trying to take your hand and slide it under your back, and it should not be able to get all the way through. And now from here, you should be flexing your belly button in, or your abdominals should feel braced, which is a conscious effort, so you want to think about it, about squeezing your belly tight. Bring your arms up overhead. You're going to lift your head a little bit off the floor, nose pointed towards the ceiling, and then rotate your arms completely forward and back. So we'll do that for 12. And then we're on to our next exercise, which is just going to be scissor legs lifts. So there are 2 ways you can do this. There's probably more, but I'm going to show you 2 ways. So you can have your legs up and alternate them, or if you're a little more flexible, you can grab your leg and give it a little tug to help with your flexibility and work your abs at the same time. Whatever one you like best, and we're going to alternate for 12. And then we're on to our next exercise, which is going to be a boat hold. So this is from yoga. You're going to get into your boat. You can do an easier version or even easier. So anything you like and which you can do and hold. And then after about 30 seconds, we're going back down to the ground. And this time, we're doing some flutters. So you're going to crisscross your legs as they slowly lower down, and keep crisscrossing as they come back up. So we're going to do that 10 times. And then we're on to our next exercise, which is going to be a teaser and a roll like a ball. So you're going to hug yourself into this little ball, and you're going to swing your arms around like a snow angel as you expand out, and then you're going to tuck yourself back into this ball and roll. So we'll do that 8 times. The next thing that we have is a straight leg sit up with a torture twist. So you're gonna lay flat, You're going to roll all the way up. And then as you lean down here, so you should feel your abdominal flexing, you're going to lean back each side. So you can bring your elbows to the ground or rotate your hand back. It's up to you. And we're going to do that 8 times. And then we're coming over, and we're going to do a bird dog hold. So you're going to be in this quadrant position, or it's just a fancy way of saying on all fours. You want a nice flat back, so you want to imagine that you would be able to balance a glass of water there if you needed to. And you're going to bring your opposite arm and leg away from your body while keeping the rest of your body still. And we're going to hold here for a moment. And then switch. Then you're coming back to your quadrant position. And for our cool down, we're going to do a few cat and cows. So you're going to sink your belly in and then round your back. So do that 5 times. And this works well for our abdominal core workout because it stretches the back and the core. And the back and the core, they're woven together. So sometimes people will do ab exercises or other exercises like deadlifts and their lower back will get sore. And the reason for that is they need to strengthen their core, or they're not using some kind of proper form. There's many variety of reasons why, but it definitely links into anatomy. So for each person it would be different, is what I'm trying to say. So that concludes our flat abs fast Pilates workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out more of my other videos on YouTube under Wellness by Elizabeth, and like, subscribe, and share.